This conference will now be recorded.
So in the last class, we have seen how to download and install Java and how to develop Java application at command prompt. So today, let us move to the next part, IDEs. IDEs. Hello, Dinesh.
Hello, Prakash.
Yeah, hi.
Right.
So today, let us go with this IDEs. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So integrated means everything at one place. So in the last class, we have seen to type the program, we have opened Notepad, and to compile and run, we have opened command prompt or terminal. So two different windows. Here in the case of IDEs, everything in single window. That's meaning called as integrated. Then the main use of going for IDEs is like IDEs are used to develop applications easily and rapidly. IDEs are used for what? To develop applications easily and rapidly. Right there. And the popular Java IDEs are the most popular and widely used is Eclipse. Then we are having the next one, IntelliJ, JDeveloper, JBuilder, NetBeans. This is people are not using now, and we are having my Eclipse like this. So the most two popular nowadays are these two, Eclipse and IntelliJ. So compulsory you should know these two IDEs. So in our course, I'm going to take you with Eclipse. So from your end, try to learn this IntelliJ. It's very easy. Once you know one IDE, you can easily manage other IDEs very easily. There. Now let us go with Eclipse. So let us see how to download and install Eclipse IDE. So how to download is just to go to search engine like Google and say Eclipse IDE download. Let me show this. Open search engine like Google. And search here for Eclipse IDE download. Just a minute. Now, so whatever the first link you get here, eclipse.org downloads. Open this link. Let me even go with this URL for your reference. So you can directly open this URL. So from this page, you can find Eclipse IDE. You can find Eclipse IDE for different operating systems. It automatically takes you to the respective operating systems. So in this page, we need to just click on this. Download x64 sorry, x86-64. We need to just click on this. Just to click on the download button. There. Now the next step again, once again, we need to click on this download button, which is going to download a exe file for your Windows. This is related to Windows. So it automatically takes you to the respective page. You need not do anything. Then just to click on this download button. So which is going to start download the file for us. Here it's downloading the file. Let me cancel as already I've done this part. Then once the file is downloaded, just run this downloaded file. Just if you click on the download file, it's going to run our application. Let me show that installation process also. So in our case, the file has been downloaded into downloads folder. The file has been downloaded into downloads folder. So this is the file which has been downloaded for me. So just run this application. Just if you double click on this, it's going to run. Then just click on run button. So it will take some small time to open the installer. So it's opening the installer. Use this Eclipse installer. We can install Eclipse IDE for Java developers, enterprise web developers, C++ developers, PHP developers. So we can use for different languages. So here you can see Eclipse IDE for Java developers, enterprise, Java and web developers, C++, PHP like this. In our case, go with this second one. Go with this second one. Don't go for first one. So if you go for first one, we can develop only for core Java applications, standalone only. So if you want to go with complete Java applications means we should go with the second one. So go with the second one. Just to click on second one. Then it will automatically take you wherever Java is located. It automatically takes wherever Java is located, the installation of Java folder, that is Java home, and it will ask you where you want to install Eclipse IDE. So that location also will be given to us automatically. So if you want to change it to other location, you can even change it. And it's going to create a shortcut on your desktop, and it's going to create even start menu entry. Our work is only to click on this install button. Just we have to click on this install button. So it's going to start installation process here. Just the green bar will be going on till the installation is completed. The installation is completed. What you just to close your window. Let me cancel. So once installation is completed, just to close the window, and you can find a shortcut on your desktop like this. You can find a Eclipse shortcut on your desktop. Just we have to run this application. Whenever we want to open Eclipse, just to run this shortcut. There. One more point. Some cases when you download this installer, when you download the installer, after installation, during installation, you may face some problems, or you are unable to open Eclipse IDE. So when you are facing some problem to work with Eclipse, then the other way of going with Eclipse is the other way. They have given other way of going with Eclipse also. So once you open this page, here in this page you can find download packages. The other way of going with Eclipse is, instead of downloading the installer, if you are facing some problem with the installer, the other way of getting Eclipse is we have to go with what option? Download packages. So just to click on this download packages. Then, however, it is going to show you to go with installer. It will try the Eclipse installer and it will even go with the different operating systems here. So for which operating system you want to go, you can go here. Or if the installer is not working, what is the other way? Going with packages here. If you scroll down, we can see the packages here. Okay, Eclipse IDE packages where you can go for Java developers or enterprise Java developers. So what we have to choose in our case, this one, enterprise Java developers. So based on your operating system, you can click over here. Okay, then, so in our case it is Windows, so I'm going with Windows. Then it's going to download a zip file here. What it's going to do? It's going to download a zip file. Okay, just our work is to click on this download button. So here no need to do installation process here. You need not go for installation. It's just going to download the zip file for us. Okay, let me cancel this. Once the zip file is downloaded, so in our case it is present in downloads folder. So this is the one which has been downloaded for us. So it's a zip file. Then here what we need to do, once the download is completed, so when you go for packages, it always goes with a zip file or tar file, depends on operating system. So what we have to do, just right click on this and just to say extract to a folder, extract to the folder, then the folder will get created. Let me cancel. Already I've done this part. So this is the folder which has been created for us. This is the folder which has been created. Now when you open this folder, you can find Eclipse folder. In this you can find Eclipse application. In this you can find the Eclipse application. This you make it as shortcut on desktop. So right click and say send it to desktop. Desktop as shortcut. So I've shown two ways. One is go with installer. So when you go with installer, it automatically creates Eclipse shortcut on your desktop. And if the installer is not working, you have to go with what? Packages. So when you go with packages, it is going to download the zip file. We have to just extract it. Wherever it may download, just we have to extract it. In that you can find Eclipse folder. In that Eclipse folder, you can find Eclipse application. That you make it as shortcut on desktop. Anything is fine. Finally, both the things are same only. Clear up here, all of you? How to get Eclipse on our system? Any questions? Right? Now, so once you open Eclipse, see here, once you open Eclipse, once you run Eclipse, the first step what it is going to ask you is select a directory as a workspace. So the meaning of workspace is a folder where you want to create your Java projects. So any folder, whichever the folder you want to work, it's up to you. So in our case, for this batch, I want to use the folder to create Java projects. So just to click on browse. I want to choose the folder here, D drive. I want to work in D drive 2022, the current year, Java Online 8, Java Online 8. Then I want to create a folder here, Java programs. Don't get confused, any folder your wish. Okay, XYZ, any folder wherever you want to store your Java programs, it's up to you. So in our case, I want to work in D drive 2022 Java Online 8, and I want here I'm creating a folder Java programs. In this folder, I want to store, create all our Java projects. Okay, so just select some folder here, your wish, and just click on launch. Then in this, what is this Java Online 8? That is our batch number. So what is our batch number? Java Online 8 in 2022 year. So what is the need of this batch number for you is, what is, do you need to remember this batch number is optional. So what is the use of this batch number for you is only one use. Whatever the recordings I'm sending to you, please download onto your local machine. Whatever the recordings I'm sending, please download onto your local machine. After some years, if you lose your recordings, just put a mail to me along with your batch number to get your own recordings. That's only the use of batch number. Okay, so whatever the recordings I'm sending, please download clearly because I'm going to clean my drive. So if you miss out in future after some years, just if you mention your batch number, you can use your own recordings. And even if you forget your batch number, no worries. By using your email ID also, I can track your batch number. Okay, right? Now, once we open Eclipse, it's opening. So once we open Eclipse, it is going to show the welcome page for us. Just you can close this welcome page. So this is the way how Eclipse IDE looks. So this is the place in this project explorer. This is the place where we can see our project names and the file names. And this is the place where we see our source codes. Right. Now let us start developing the application. Developing an Eclipse application. Sorry, developing a Java application in Eclipse IDE. Compulsory, if you are totally new to this, compulsory you have to practice it. Okay, so within 1 or 2 days you will automatically good with Eclipse. Automatically will be cope up with this Eclipse. It's very simple. Okay. So the first step is we have to create a Java project. We have to create what? A Java project. Let me show this. Open Eclipse. So how to create a Java project is in the menu, go with File, New, and in this list go with the project here. File, New, Project. And in this, select Java project and say Next. Then it will ask you the project name. So go with any project name XYZ. I'm going with my project. Then just click on Finish button. Just give the project name and click on Finish button. Then when it asks you create model info.java, don't forget, click on don't create. Don't worry about modules now. Just our work is just to click on don't create. That's it. And say open perspective. Let me document how to create a Java project. Click on File, New, Project. Then after that we need to project. In that we have to say Java project. Then click Next. It will ask you the project name. So I'm going with the name like my project, your wish, and click Finish. Then when it will ask you create model info .java, click don't create. Right, so that completes our project creation. See here you can see in project explorer or package explorer you can see the project name. Now in this project we have to create a class. So whenever you want to create a new Java program, we have to create a class here. So the next step is create a class. Create a class in Java project. What is the name of the project here for us? My project. So how to create a class is right click, just right click on my project and say new class. right click on my project and say new class. Go with the name of the class. I'm going with welcome here. Okay. To run a Java program, which method is required inside the class? Main method. So just we have to make a check mark to main method here. Then click on finish button. So the use of IDE is like some piece of code is written by IDE for us. So in the case of Notepad, every character we should type. But in the case of IDs, it's going to create the class with main method inside. So here you can see the class with main method inside. So some burden is reduced to the programmer not to type this class name and main method inside. So just it's going to reduce the burden to the developers. That's the use of IDs. So how to create a class? Whenever you want to create a new Java program, we have to create a class here. How to create? Right click on my project and say new class. It will ask you the name. I'm giving you the name as welcome and make check mark to main method and click finish. That's it. Now write the code here. So if I want to display a message, what we have to say? We have to use the class system with a member out and with a method println, and the message should go in double quotes. And see, every statement should end with semicolon. So if you are not ending with semicolon, see in line number 3, it is automatically highlighting with red color. So the errors, the syntax errors are the compile time errors in Eclipse IDE, they are highlighted in red color. So when you see any red color lines, that means they are errors, compile time errors. And if you keep mouse pointer on this red color line, you can see the message syntax error insert semicolon. So in the case of Eclipse, it is auto compile. While typing the code only, the code will get compiled here. You need not compile it. Just keep semicolon to remove that error. Then save it. File, save, or you can use the shortcut in your shortcut toolbar, save it. Right. So what is our next step? Type the following code in welcome.java. So type this piece of code in welcome.java. The final step, no need to compile, it is auto compile. The next step, run the application. Welcome.java. Just we have to run, no need to compile. How to run the application is just right click on this welcome.java and say run as Java application. Right click on welcome.java and say run as Java application, which open console and displays the message welcome in console. This is our output screen. This is our output screen. So whatever the result you want to see for your application, that will be displayed in console screen. So what is our next step? Run the application. How to run? Right click on welcome.java and say run as Java application. Run as Java application. So, which opens the console and displays welcome in console. That's it. That completes our first application here. Clear everyone? Any questions? Any questions, anyone? No. Let us move to the next one, shortcuts. Eclipse IDE shortcuts. So let me show the shortcuts first, then I will document. Now, let us suppose you forgot to make a check mark to main method. So if you forgot to make a check mark to main method, no. if I forgot to make a check mark to main method, so the main method will not come here for us. So just it's going to create the class welcome. Now if I want to go with main method inside class, just what we need to do, just we have to type main, just we have to type the word main, and on your keyboard we have to press Control space enter. On your keyboard we have to press Control space enter, combination Control key then space then enter key, then it's going to create main method with curly braces. Now to go with the system.out.println, to go with system.out.println, just to type sysout. Just we should type sysout, and on your keyboard press Control space. On your keyboard press what? Control space. Then it's going to create system.out.println. Then and what are the message you want to display? Can display here. Welcome. Then. Now if you run the program, how to run the program? Right click and say run as Java application. Okay, so which open console and displays welcome. One more way of running the program is the keyboard shortcut is in the menu. In the menu, you can see run option. See in the menu, you can see run option and you can see run, and the keyboard shortcut is Control F11. Keyboard shortcut to run the program is Control F11. You can even from your keyboard, you can even press Control F11 function key. So it's going to open and shows the result here. One more way of running is you can even see this one in the shortcut toolbar, the green shaped symbol. Even if you click on this symbol, the program is going to run for us. So different ways of running. The next shortcut is I want to go with comment. I want to comment our program. So like this, to display welcome message onto the screen. So we want to comment this line. So to go for single line comment, just on your keyboard press Control/. So when you say Control/, it's going to go for single line comment. Now, if you want to go with multi-line comment, if you want to comment multiple lines, we have to select the lines first. We have to select the lines, and on your keyboard we have to press Control/. Control// will go for multi-line comment. To increase the font size of your program, Control equal to, which you can find below plus symbol. Control equal to will increase font size. Control minus will decrease font size. All right. Let me document these parts, and we'll be learning so many other shortcuts in future. So the first one, public static void main string array args. The keyboard shortcut is type main and press Control space and enter key. Okay. To go with the system.out.println, the keyboard shortcut is type sysout and press Control space. Okay. To run the application, the keyboard shortcut is Control F11, the function key F11. To comment single line, that is // shortcut is Control/. Okay. To comment multiple lines, that is Control/ /* and end with again //. The shortcut is we have to select the lines which you want to comment and press Control/. To increase font size, the shortcut is Control equal to, which you can find below plus symbol. To decrease font size, the keyboard shortcut is Control minus. Right? These are some of the basic shortcuts what we have learned today. So anyone having any questions up to here? right? Yeah. So let me stop here today as I'm having urgent meeting to attend with my client. So tomorrow I'm going to start off with the basics part. Okay, I'll be starting with the basics part, and from day after tomorrow we'll be start writing the programs and you'll be getting the assignments to work on every day, right? So practice this Eclipse compulsory if you are totally new to this Eclipse. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ram.